What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dynasty Crebo here. It's been a while since I made a video. I've been thinking about this for a while with my group chat, and I just wanted to record down some of the things that how I felt. I don't ever make this video trying to make any money or anything. I just make it for myself, really, and for anybody else who's curious of what I think. We should be having a new band list come out soon. It's gonna be the last one before Nats. Well, if this one, then we'll have the new master rule. Then we'll probably get one more before Nats, if not around the same time. So this will be the last time we really get to fill out this format. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. Anyway, let's get to it. I don't want this to take longer than 2 minutes. Orchis has only been out 9 months, 6 to 9 months, depending on who you ask. So I think it's too young to completely neuter. People want new decks. People are tired of these same 4 decks. That's the main thing. So if the deck's more than a year old, then yeah, I believe it should get neutered. But if it's less than a year old, then it's probably just gonna get. If it's less than a year old, it'll get neutered. But if it's more than a year old, it needs to be completely put out of its misery. So, Orcus is too young. If they wanted to neuter it, they would either put Babel to 0 to make it only, so you can only play on your turn, or they would put Ding to 1, where Babel during both players' turn wouldn't be as crazy because there's only one Ding to work with. I think they should just put Babel. We were talking about hitting Galatea, but that's if you want to completely kill the deck, which they should do after this Nat season. So yeah, Babel to 1's completely fine. Armageddon Knight's probably gonna get hit soon with that new Mech Knight Orchids coming out, so don't be surprised if that happens. Solomon Great, it's been exactly over a year since it came out, which is February of last year, so it could go either way. They can go light on Solomon Great, they can just put Silent Mining to 1, or they can go super hard on Solomon Great and hit Stalio, which is what I think they should do. Just hit Stalio. Of course, if they hit Gazelle, the deck's dead. But if they hit Stalio, I don't know, the deck probably still be dead, but it's been over a year, so I don't really feel any remorse for it. They could just put Mining to 1, but people will still play Solomon Great, so I think they should just kill it. Thunder's been out for over a year, so it's overdue. Thanks to Jesse Cotton. With the new Master Rule, Thunder's also much better. I don't think you can just outright ban Colossus or Titan. And I think hitting any of those little baby Thunder Dragons doesn't hurt the deck enough. Like Hawk to 1 or whatever type of. Like they'll probably try to say like Roar to 2, Hawk to 1, and Dark to 2, all that bullshit. No. Just hit. If you just put the fusions to 1 each, it should slow the deck down enough just fine, work and still function. But where you can't set out multiples over time. Sky Striker is far overdue. It's been out for over a year, about a year and a half now. Everybody wants that deck to die. Usually when decks start getting abused in other systems, Konami will start addressing it. So, yeah, they're either going to put Engage to 1 and hit multi-roll, or they're going to just ban Engage outright. I don't think they'll ban Engage anymore because they have more Sky Striker support coming out, sadly. So I think Engage to 1 multi-roll band will be far more than enough. Engage to 1 I don't think is enough, personally. These would just be some honorable mentions and stuff that I think could come back and not change much, or at least make a deck relevant again. I'm biased towards Jin for obvious reasons. I'm willing to bet that a bunch of these new players don't even know how to ritual summon, and Jin will bring back rituals competitively, maybe to a damaging point. But I love Jin, so I want that card to come back. With Master Rule 5 coming around, everybody wants Maxi to come back. Some want it at 2 because that's fair. Some want it at 3. While that is fair, cards typically going to go from 0 to 3. And most people don't want it at 1 because that means it makes it more lucky that you have Maxi. So I think 2 to 3 is more of the right number. Okay, now I'm biased towards Shockmaster. But when you think about it, we got Azathoth out here. We have Baguska. We have Dweller. We have way I mean, Shockmaster, VFD is basically a Shockmaster as well. And all those four XC monsters are all easier to make than Shockmaster. Shockmaster takes three fours. Uh, it completely clears off a color, so maybe it shouldn't come back. But I love this card. I really want it to come back, even just for a tryout phase. I'm almost willing to bet that it literally just won't matter because there's worse things in the game. Deep Sea Diva the 2, that's to promote sales because they got a Diva deck coming out. Blaster could come back. I remember I said this last year, and Cameron Neal said, "You're crazy, Solomon." No, I said Blaster could never come back, and Cameron Neal said Blaster could come back and not do a thing. And now I'm starting to lean more towards his way because Blaster wouldn't change a thing. It'd only be able to be played in Solomon Greats, and I don't know. It seems like it'd be pretty balanced in there. I don't know. It's just a 7. I say go for it. Same thing for Title. I hate Title. I think it's the worst ruler, but they do want to promote water with the Diva deck, so Title could come back. If Title gets out of here, we just put it right back on here. I'm down to test some things out. That water deck's going to be nice. And Konami should want to make sales, so I say bring these two back. Draco Face Off so Pin can have some more help because Pin's worse than Master Rule 5. But it's good Pin help, not like Astrograph Sorcerer, because the Magicians are bad Pin help. Sorry, my Latinos. Warning to 2. Warning's at 1 right now. I didn't even know that. It could go to 2. I don't see why not, honestly. We don't really care about the Solemn Brigade at all. And Altergeist decks need all the help they can get. Lights, especially with Harpies coming out. Light Stage to 2. Now that Mermaid's gone, no one's abusing Trickstars to make Mermaid. So Light Stage can go back to 2. That's just a fact. You're welcome, Bortle. And I'm biased against this card. With the new Nemesis cards coming out, they've abused Mally a lot. All the people with last name Gomez abuse Mally a lot. That card could go back to 2 before it gets out of hand. They're gonna be wishing it's back to 2 once Master Rule 5 comes out. All right, I don't know. That felt like 5 minutes, but that was it. That's all I think about what they should do for ideals. I'm gonna put what I really think the balance will be if I can get it up in time. But I think I'm sure y'all figured out how I feel about the balance so far. Anyway, this is your boy Dynastic Karibo, and I'm out.